Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 things that I sold on eBay this past year, right after this. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to watch today as I go through 10 more items that I have sold on eBay. But first, before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to Danny May with Danny May's Adventures. Hey, Danny. It's good seeing you here. Check out her channel. She is relatively new to vlogging on her reselling journey. And I just wanted to shout her out. She's just got a great story. And if you like to watch other resellers or just even tune into new channels and see what's going on, please check her out. She's just got such a touching story of things that she's overcome in her life. And I know that she has more to share with everybody on YouTube. So Danny, big shout out to you, girl. And be sure to tell her in the comments of her video how much you like her chickens. So that's for Robin there. Anyway, so I wanted to hop into 10 items that I sold on eBay. This first item right here is Converse Chuck Taylor shoes. When I went to list these shoes, I couldn't actually find a comp comparable to those types of shoes, so I just kind of had to list them, you know, what I thought that I might be able to sell them for. They sold in 2 weeks. Let's see. So I did sit on these for a while. I had them. I have some a death pile of clothes and some shoes that I really need to get listed on eBay. So I did sit on these shoes for a while and I didn't list them right away. But when I did finally list them, they did sell within 2 weeks. I paid $9 for them. So I kind of paid up a little bit. This was early on in my reselling. I don't know if I would necessarily pay that much. Maybe. I mean, it just depends on what the shoes are. I sold them. I took a best offer of $24 on these shoes. So my profit was not the best. This was a free shipping item that I had, and I made $3.35 on them. So it wasn't the greatest profit item. I probably could have done that one a little bit better. So this second item right here is a Sony remote for a DVD combo. I paid 50 cents for this remote. I can get remotes pretty cheap around here most of the time, anywhere from a quarter to 50 cents, sometimes $1. It just depends on the thrift store. I listed this remote in March, and let's see here. It took 8 months for this remote to sell. I did sell it for $18. And after fees and shipping, I made about $11 on this item, so not too bad. This third item here, these are Winnie the Pooh invitations. I actually paid 15 cents for each package. I lotted them up in packs of 2 on eBay. This lady bought 2 lots of 2, so she bought 4 total, sold for $23. I made over $15 on these invitations. I think I said in a previous video that I think a local Hallmark store had gone out of business or something, and I ended up going back and buying more invitations and party supplies from this thrift store, from all of these Hallmark products or something that ended up at this local thrift store. So these invitations have been listed for a while. They were, I listed them in March of last year. And this sale is actually from November. But I'm selling invitations little by little when there's birthday parties that come up. So I thought that was that's a pretty decent investment. One listing, multiple of the same item. So this item right here is a Dallas Cowboys jacket. It was brand new. I bought it at TJ Maxx on clearance. And I paid up for it. I paid about $20 for it. I sold it for $58, free shipping, and I made about 19 bucks after all the fees and shipping and all of that. This one took a little bit longer. It took 8 months to sell. I bought 2 of them. I bought one of each size. I was afraid of buying too many because I didn't know if I was going to get stuck with these jackets, and they actually had a ton of them at the time. Now looking back, I wish I could have just bought a bunch of them because I knew that they would have sold during football season. So I did have to wait a little bit for them to sell, but I made a decent profit off of the 2 that I actually sold. So this next item here, it's another remote. This is a Dish Network remote, and I paid 30 cents for this remote at a local thrift store. I listed it in March, and I sold it in November for $17, free shipping. So I made 11 bucks on that remote. So this next item here, this is a scrub top. This is med gear, and it had cats, dogs, band-aids, some medical stuff on it. It was a really cute print. I paid $0.25 for it at one of my local thrift stores. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, they have a quarterly sell on their clothing for 25 cents. So I bought this scrub top for 25 cents, and I sold it for $10. It wasn't like a super big moneymaker. Free shipping item. So I actually just made like 5 bucks off of it, but 5 bucks is 5 bucks, right? So this top right here, this is a Lucky Brand swing top. I paid $2 for it at the local thrift store, and I sold it for 20 bucks, free shipping. And I made about 12 bucks after all of the fees. I sold it in less than a month after I listed it. Number 8 on the list is this right here. This is a Wonder Woman minifigure. This little minifigure, I listed it because it came in a bag, a shopping bag full of toys. And I actually looked through this bag, saw it at the thrift store, and like, I don't waste my time on little tiny items like that, but I was looking through this bag, and it had some good little toys in it. It had Thomas the Tank Engine, had Toy Story toys, some little odds and ends, and for this whole bag of toys, there's probably at least 50 little toy items in there. I paid like 5 bucks for it. So this little minifigure sold for, let's see, it sold for 2 bucks plus shipping. So I made $1 off of it. $1's $1 sometimes, right? I mean, when you get it in a lot. So then this number 10 item, again, is another scrub top. It was a koi black, white, and red scrub top. I paid $2 for it at the thrift store, and it sold for $14, free shipping. This was actually one that I listed back in February, and this scrub top sold within a day. I usually don't get that lucky on a lot of the items that I list, but somebody, right time, I guess, wanted this scrub top. So if you haven't heard other resellers, mention it before, scrub tops actually sell pretty decent if they have some cool patterns on them. This one wasn't as big of a pattern, like the cats and dogs. That was a very distinct pattern. But scrub tops, they sell decently well. You're not going to make like too much of a killing off of it, but you'll definitely make a profit if you can get those scrub tops at the right price. I had to jump on in here because I almost forgot another item out of the 10 items, and then it would have only been 9 items. So one of the items that I forgot were these Transformers cake toppers. These were in the same lot of toys with the Wonder Woman toy that I paid 5 bucks for that whole bag of toys. So I sold these cake toppers for $6.95 plus shipping. So I made 5 bucks on them. 5 bucks is 5 bucks, guys. So those are the 10 items that I wanted to mention that I sold on eBay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you and all of the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so yet, and I will see you next time.